Good day. It's January 20th, 2025. What's inspired me to record this video is the need for order. And I'm not talking about just any kind of order. What I was thinking about at Brother Benno's right now, and I was standing out there, I thought, I'm aware that there's like this power struggle going on between these different cults, right? These different families and different factions and different nations, philosophies, ideologies, all that. Well, the way it works, where we're at right now, I really do appreciate, I want to say first, what Stephen Grier's been saying about humans, that we're fallible. And regardless of all the stupid transhumanist nonsense, humans always will be fallible, okay? Let's get that straight. Now, there's a power struggle. There has been one for a long time. And the reason why I'm walking backwards right now is because the wind's blowing in my direction. Probably to sabotage me, but that's another issue. So there's this power struggle going on. These different factions, different cults. It's what they are, really. We're in this state right now where basically we got to do better, okay? We need to do better, and almost anything is better than nothing, but there are better and best ways to go about doing things. And this can be scientifically proven. Using the scientific method in its completion, which is the methodology that I've referred to, created by the Natural Law Institute and Kurt Doolittle. I've been a part of that. So, what I'm in favor of and what God's in favor of right here, right now, at this point in time, is people doing better. Knowing we're not going to be perfect, but seeking to strive towards perfection as close as we can get, increasing that without going against what God wants. Okay? So I'm in favor of whichever cult wants to do the actual right thing. It's like if I have to choose between red and blue, black and white, and it's like, it's not even really that. It's more just like people have to align themselves with these interests because of humans' tendency towards tribalism, which has been manipulated, and we're not given any other options by the system in the present day. So whichever cult is going to do good or better or the best thing, it's like, yeah, things aren't perfect. It's really ugly. Lots of evil things going on. We need to correct these things. So which cult is actually going to try to do the right thing? It's like, sadly, that's what it comes down to. It's like, this is the order that I'm talking about. It's a planetary order. And I know what my authority is, and I've done my part up to this point, speaking the truth. I've had to waste a year and a half fighting against these sick, nasty freaks that have been censoring me, man. Evil, lying freaks trying to stop me and everybody else from having a better life in this world because they're a bunch of evil, psychotic, delusional control freaks that operate as parasites, living off the sickness, sadness, and suffering of others. They're parasites. They're iniquity workers. People that make humans more sick than well and prosper from it financially, socially. This is working iniquity. They are iniquity workers. This has been going on for a long, long time, which is why the Bible talks about it. Psalms and Proverbs. This is prophecy being fulfilled. The iniquity that they've been working is no longer going to be tolerated because the human species does need to evolve beyond this point. Otherwise, the only other option that's available is destruction. So, there's a separation going on in the species. Anthropologists who are being honest about these things will notice the distinct difference between those who choose to seek the truth and those who do not. It's two separate classes or classifications of humans. That's where we're at. We need order to address these things. It is what is currently happening as part of divine intervention to correct the problems which have been created as a result of the fabric of reality being damaged. Spiritual law and universal law have been violated. The correction is happening, and this is the opportunity that every single human being needs to be made aware of. I should not be censored. You have the choice to do right or do wrong. It's a choice. The order needs to make the humans aware that they have a choice. Otherwise, they are doing wrong. This is as simple as it gets. So, however that is brought about needs to establish and maintain the highest standards possible for quality of life, simply to allow for the human species to flourish. Otherwise, the evolution can't happen, and that's as simple as it gets. Not a single human being on this planet should want to allow for these sick control freak parasites to maintain their stupid delusion, keeping people trapped in poverty and sickness and sadness and suffering. It's unnecessary. The cruelty will be addressed, the neglect will be addressed, and it will be resolved. It's unacceptable. The perfect gauge to measure these things is whether or not the world is treating me properly, which it's not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this situation.